The history of Balenciaga bags, from the hourglass to the city. Welcome to Luxify. We talk about fashion, luxury, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video about the history of Balenciaga bags. Balenciaga began when Cristóbal Balenciaga opened his first boutique in San Sebastián, Spain, in 1918, which expanded to include branches in Madrid and Barcelona. When the Spanish Civil War forced the boutiques to close, he moved to Paris, where his success was almost immediate, with customers traveling across Europe to see his designs. Since then, Balenciaga has established itself as one of the most important fashion houses in the world, and in recent years, as the coolest. With a succession of talented creative directors like Nicolas Ghesquière, Wang, and current director Demna Gvasalia, the brand gave us some of the most iconic pieces in recent fashion history, like the hourglass jacket, the Triple S sneakers, and the city bag. 2021 was the year of Balenciaga, between their partnership with Kim Kardashian, Demna being nominated Women's Wear Designer of the Year, and their return to haute couture. The brand is at an all-time high. And with the growing interest for everything Balenciaga, their bags have also been on the center of the spotlight. Here on this video, I'll show you the history of the 3 most important Balenciaga bags. I am sure you will love it. At the end of the video, we have a bonus fact about Cristóbal Balenciaga that may surprise you. So without further ado, here is the history of Balenciaga bags. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe and follow us on Instagram @luxify.com. Number 3. Balenciaga Hourglass. In the fall of 2019, the brand introduced a new bag that was instantly a hit. Perhaps because of its instantly recognizable Balenciaga symbols or because of its sleek and unique shape. Whatever it is, it works. It is said that this was Demna's attempt to steer back a little from his loud street style and into a more mature one, but without losing its core. The hourglass bag gets its name from the unique curved shape of the bag, a reference to Cristóbal Balenciaga's signature basque waistcoats. The chic design of this bag is incredibly unique, and it's finished with a flap closure, accented with a matte gold bee. Today there are multiple sizes, colors, and patterns of the hourglass. I personally like the bigger models. The hourglass was extremely important for Balenciaga because it was the only bag post the Nicolas Ghesquière era that actually achieved its bag status. The bag is, at the same time, new and unique, and while very modern, the top handle gives a classic vibe to it. One of the bags I'll show you in this video has been in the market for some 20 years, and is definitely a classic model of the brand. If the hourglass will ever achieve the same status or importance, only time will tell. I wanna know what is your opinion about it. Do you think the hourglass is a classic bag that will still be in style 20 years from now? But nevertheless, it is quite a statement bag, right? This one is sold for $2,550. Number 2. Balenciaga Le Cagole. Launched earlier this year, the Le Cagole bag is inspired by 2000 style and the classic motorcycle city bag. In French, cagole translates into someone whose style is maximalist and over the top, and the term les cagoles refers to people whose devotion to fashion brands are instantly made known through their over-accessorizing, loud colors, logos, bling, and perfume. So of course this would be a more is more kind of bag. This shoulder hobo bag is made of soft, slouchy leather and features studs, braided straps, and a heart-shaped mirror charm. I'm sure you have seen this bag around Instagram, and will probably see it even more throughout 2022. This is a new bag that feels vintage, and this is no doubt part of why it is becoming an it bag. According to List, the Balenciaga Le Cagole is one of the most sought-after designer bags right now, second only to the Prada Raffia tote. The Le Cagole bag comes in 4 sizes and an array of colors, and would be an amazing bag if you love to play with your style. This extra small one is sold for $1,790. If you are enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to my channel, and if you are already subscribed, please click the bell button so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Number 1. Balenciaga Motorcycle City Bag. The motorcycle city bag is no doubt the most classic Balenciaga bag, and now this bag is becoming super popular once more. In 2001, a time when most designer bags were structured and filled with loud logos, Nicolas Ghesquière, then creative director, designed the biker bag. Kering, the parent company of Balenciaga, was not impressed by the bag. It was too smooshy and too lacking in structure, they think, and refused to produce it. But the handbag piqued the interest of the models, including Kate Moss walking the show that season, when they spotted it in the studio. "What is that? Is it vintage? Is it something that you found at the flea market?" Nicolas recalled them asking in a WWD interview. He said, "I was like, no, it's a handbag that we prototyped but just didn't produce." So he came up with an idea. He asked to produce only 25 bags and gifted them to the models. He said that product started from a very fashion point of view and extended to a very large global audience. Executives then realized that Ghesquière was onto something and gave the handbag the green light, and it became one of the most popular bags of the 2000s. The bag has a number of names: the Lariat, which is how Ghesquière referred to the motorcycle and the city, and a recent iteration called the Neo-Classic, that debuted for Fall-Winter 2020, during current creative director Demna Gvasalia's tenure at the house. A little over 2 decades and 2 creative directors later, the city has proved itself to be a mainstay of the house. Although the city had its heyday in the 2000s, it never really disappeared. You could see a celebrity being photographed with one in hand from time to time. But now this bag is definitely in once more. Currently, the Neo-Classic retains 79% of its retail value, but according to Rebag, its retention value is sure to climb with its recent popularity growth. When asked why the bag was so popular, Nicolas Ghesquière said, "No logo, very light, very effective. There is something familiar with the vintage side. Women and girls thought it was something they would always have. You could be a Balenciaga girl with that bag." The Balenciaga Neo-Classic is sold for $2,650. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. Comment below which brands you would like to know more about. And for sticking with us this far, here is some bonus information. Cristóbal Balenciaga was admired by designers and called the monster by models. Cristóbal Balenciaga was widely admired by his fellow designers and even by his competitors. Coco Chanel described him as a couturier in the truest sense of the word. He loathed the idea of ready-to-wear garments and chose couture over everything else. He couldn't imagine creating something without knowing who would wear and own it. Christian Dior was in awe of rival Cristóbal Balenciaga and once said, "Haute couture is like an orchestra, whose conductor is Balenciaga. We other couturiers are the musicians, and we follow the directions he gives." Although very admired, he and his team had a reputation for being arrogant and condescending. The models were strictly instructed to walk down the catwalk with stern faces, and Balenciaga's fitters had the worst reputation, earning them the nickname monsters. But there is no discussion, he truly was a fashion genius. Thank you for spending some time with us, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. In return, I'll provide you with the best content about fashion, travel, and luxury living. See you soon!